The last recorded lynching in Little Rock, Arkansas. The lynching of John Carter. The events that led up to the lynching of John Carter all started when a young girl, Floella McDonald, came up missing. On April 30th, she was found at the Presbyterian Church when the janitor of Frank Dixon followed a nasty smell up to the bell tower. Frank Dixon reported the body to the police, and the next day, him and his son, Lonnie Dixon, would be arrested. They would be arrested with 6 other black men. After a testimony from a young local girl who only picked Lonnie out of a lineup after his father Frank was picked out of the lineup, the police coerced a confession out of Lil Lonnie by refusing to feed him and telling him that his mother would not be released out of jail unless he confessed. Once word got out that Lonnie was indicted by a jury, a mob immediately formed and went to storm the state penitentiary. But luckily, the chief of police had snuck Lonnie and his father out of the jail into Texas Arcana by disguising them as police officers. Just a few days later, John Carter would be accused of assaulting 2 white women while at the intersection of what is now Canis and Rodney Parham. The sheriff would call for a search party of over 100 men. They would find John Carter 8 hours later, and a mob would ensue. The mob attempted to get him to confess, but he would not, and the Stewart women that they claimed he assaulted protested that John was actually trying to help them calm their horse. John Carter, age 22, would be strung up and shot over 200 times by a line of 50 men. A coroner will record all of this on his death certificate. After being lynched, John's body would be dragged through the city, past City Hall, down Main Street, past the police department, stopping at the corner of 9th and Broadway, which was Little Rock's Black Wall Street. John's body would be burned, and the sheriff would call the lynching orderly until his body was dragged through the city. There are even rumors that when the National Guard showed up, a man was directing traffic with one of John's arms. And just 2 weeks later, Lonnie Dixon would have his trial, where a jury would convict him of rape and murder after just 12 minutes of deliberation, giving him the electric chair on his 17th birthday. Know your history.